Holla. Artemis 2 lunar orbit. Crew makes spectacular observation on the far side of the moon. Oh, what is that? And it's a sticker. Nice here, but have you ever been to Baden-Württemberg? I can only assume this is some kind of Baden-Württemberg campaign for tourism. Indeed. I'm currently on holiday in Japan, and for the thousandth time in my life, I saw one of these Baden-Württemberg stickers. Oil prices drops. Whoa. And then it's gas stations that are reading it. Wait, what? Oh, it says this is worthless. Here, this is why I was confused. The made with meme thing that's down here. It screwed up the translation. Honestly, I'm not exactly sure what this even is referencing. Like, was this posted during the 10 minutes that oil prices went down during the ceasefire? Because they're not exactly down. I mean, I guess if you look at it like this, they're down. The 1 week chart. You zoom out to the 6 month chart, and not down. There's a comment here. Perhaps I am mistaken, but isn't it true that virtually every one of Trump's crazy actions in office so far has made the large corporations, industries, and shareholders suddenly much richer? No. Am I simply supposed to believe that this is a coincidence and not the main goal? No, you are slightly confused, I must say. It's only his cronies that are richer. This is giving him way too much credit. My ringtone's 20 years ago. My ringtones today. Standard. Mute on. Damn. Yeah, that's sad. It's sad when you say it like that. The world used to be so colorful. That really died like when iPhone... It seems like when iPhone came out and like... made it difficult to get like a custom ringtone without buying it. You had to like buy a custom ringtone or jailbreak your iPhone. And before that, you could just upload whatever, MP3 file. Imagine that, to your flip phone and use that. That really killed it, I think. Granted, I know most Europeans use Android phones. Please reply to this email by the 12th. Me reading the email on the 29th. Yeah, that's me. Maybe mom was right. It's the damn cell phone's fault. That's what I'm fucking saying, dude. I'm glad to see this meme. I'm glad some other people are feeling this kind of like revelation. Although, as this meme implies, this is not a revolutionary, concept. Like everybody has been saying cell phones are evil for, 15 years. But I don't know. I'm really starting to feel it lately. Like, I think the internet itself was cool, but just having unmitigated access to it anywhere in the palm of your hand at all times, not cool. It was better when you were out in the real world, you actually had to associate with the real world and real people. And then, like, when you're at home and you don't have much to do, you can go on the computer. And in fact, I liked it better when there was a family computer, Let's go back to that. That was the perfect balance. Yeah, you had to fight your siblings over, using the computer. It made it, that was the perfect balance. I'll be there at 6:25 p.m. if someone is coming to pick up something from classifieds at 6:30 p.m. I'll be there at 6:25 p.m. Oh, okay, so the translation was bad. The actual translation is me at 6:25 p.m. when someone's coming to pick something up at 6:30 p.m. And it's eBay. Okay. And I know that like in Germany, eBay is a little bit different. It's like Craigslist. So is this like meme literally just saying like, I get nervous when the time approaches where I'm going to be like meeting some random person from the eBay? Me too. In fact, I'd probably be on the toilet pooping at 6:29. What it feels like to live in a big city where everything is within walking distance. That must be nice. That is basically an unheard of concept here in America. My son, who remembers at 9 p.m. that he needs a cake for school tomorrow. Me. What is this, a picture of football? Who is this guy? Damn, I feel bad for him. Although that's like an impressive, like, you know, he's an athlete, you know. Only an athlete gets into this sort of like, whatever this pose is. It's like a plank when he's upset, you know. On my way to work, I see everything starting to bloom and spring is finally here. I'm in the office for 8 hours. When you're the only one who's moved away and enters the family gathering. So what's life like in the big city? That wouldn't be for me. It must be expensive there, right? What do people do there? Do you even remember us? There must be a lot of immigrants there. What? There must be a lot of immigrants there. The fuck? Who's showing up again? Have you ever seen a drag queen there? It seems like Germans just ask, you know, the important questions, right? I was there once, 35 years ago. It is funny the amount of clout that you gain just from, like, moving to a city and then coming back, like this says. Like, people, they'll look at you different, you know, like you're a freaking celebrity. Me if I want to go abroad for 12 months, and the German armed forces allow it, and even sponsor my travel expenses, food, clothing, and a rifle. Yeah, what's the catch? The 30-year-old Sprinter van belonging to the roofing company, Jurgen Malacher, on its way to the nearest taxi rank. Me, already 10 km/h over the speed limit. Finally remembering what size garbage bags I need. That's going straight. And instead, we're going this way. Guess what size I need every time I go shopping for the rest of my life. See, I knew I had a little German in me. A woman has to become at least an astronaut to get pants with decent pockets. I mean, I do always find it funny when women say that as if they're not the ones that bought the pants. Like, trust me, I'm sure some scumbag would love to make money off of you if he could sell you some pants with a bunch of pockets. But you're not buying them. If you have to go back to work on Tuesday, even though you were there just yesterday. I'm trying to decipher this because, I mean, you can see, you know, a little bit confusing. So up here, wieder means again, Dienstag means Tuesday. And this means yesterday, gestern, and Donnerstag is Thursday. So you have to go back to, when you have to go back to work on Tuesday, even though you were just there on Thursday. Did you guys had like a long weekend? Big Easter weekend, I guess. And that must be the joke. How I checked the shipment tracking on new click to load. Nothing has changed. Calvin Klein when Celsius Gross enters the room. I don't know, man. I've been trying to look this up. What? I don't think we're talking about the energy drink. Road cyclist when you weigh 5 kilograms more after winter. Road cyclist debating whether to attach a bell. I'm lost this week, dude. No idea what you guys are talking about. Does losing 5 kilograms have to do with a bell on your motorcycle or bicycle? So the joke is that cyclists like care a lot about how much weight is on their bicycle. And the bell, like the idea of adding a bell is ludicrous. Because it's 100 grams of unnecessary weight. But then they'll get fat over the winter and they don't care. When you're suddenly supposed to go back to work after a 4-day Easter break. Well, that confirms it. It was a 4-day Easter break. Work. When you're discussing something on Reddit and the other person notices that your profile isn't set to private. Somehow, Jesus has returned. Oh, okay. All right. Star Wars joke. Star Wars joke. It's just like bad writing. I mean, honestly, like the whole Jesus returning part, I think that is fine. But him leaving again, I think is underwhelming. And they're just like, yeah, after like 3 days or whatever, he just goes back. He just goes back up. And that's it. Like, so this, if I was to make this meme, I'd put somehow Jesus. Wait, maybe that's what. Wait, when they say returned, do they mean returned back to heaven or no? I'm guessing they mean returned back to Earth. I don't know, man. That's pretty funny though. I mean, if I like knew the reference from Star Wars, I would laugh. I'm a farmer. I ordered a field. I order a field. It's not delivered. Still satisfied. I'm not following. I'm not following any of these jokes this week, guys. AI is getting pretty good, man, because a lot of times it doesn't pick up on the wordplay jokes. But it says best telling, you know, it's a double meaning. One, it means to order, like ordering a package. And the other one is to cultivate or till. To all motorcyclists, the emergency lane is for police and fire departments, not for your crappy moped with a vuvuzela stuck to it. Aren't these things that caused like a big controversy that one year where you turn on the TV at the World Cup and you could just hear these things? That's it. It's all you could hear. These fucking things. Why would you attach this to a moped? Especially in Germany. Wouldn't that get you shot? Or stabbed? Whatever you guys do over there to kill each other. I guess we're talking about the emergency lane that you guys form, like, whenever you stop and you make a center lane. And dickheads really drive down it in their moped? Wow. Me staying home saves money. Me too. The precision with which two friends who happen to meet while shopping position their trolleys to block absolutely everything and everyone. Yeah, but it isn't nearly this satisfying. This is very satisfying to watch. With these fuel prices, I have no other choice. It was for circumstances like these why you guys had to train in fucking elementary school on these things. Honey, how did you want to come here? It's just some random parking lot in the Netherlands. Or why did you want to come here? I'm confused. I'm telling you, AI is on a next fucking level right now, man. Like, what? Apparently, this parking lot is from something called New Kids. There we go. How the hell did AI figure that one out? And I'm not even trying to shill for AI, guys. You know what I mean? Like, AI is kind of like the end of the world, you know what I mean? But still, that's pretty impressive. Me on my way to work so I can afford the gas to get to work. If you're already super late, but the light in the hallway just came on? There's no way this is right. But I'm looking at it and I'm like, wait, is that the joke? The light in the hallway. And it says, in apartment buildings in Germany, the lights are controlled by like some switches the neighbor have. And if you're rushing to leave, but you notice the light turn on in the hallway, it means a neighbor is currently in the hallway. And so you might, you know, if you're like being shy or whatever, you might be like, and still like, and, you know, you're gonna be even later just for the sake of not confronting your neighbor. I don't know if AI was right about that, but that actually kind of like makes sense. And if it got that one, I'm sold, guys. You know what? Who fucking needs humans? Me, if the meeting is canceled, which is what I wanted to cancel. Kids, Sunday morning, you hid eggs. You're hiding eggs, don't you? My housemate and I traveling for 2 months, 30 days, 23 hours, 59 minutes without asking anyone for permission. So there's some kind of rule about traveling for 3 months. I guess. Screwdriver is slightly too big. Screwdriver is slightly too small. I hate that shit. I live near Stuttgart. So, is this... So the joke is that it's like you're actually really far away. But you're still saying you live near it. For some reason. And that would be because Stuttgart is... why is it? I don't get it. The joke, the image shows a view of Earth. It's poking fun at it, a universal habit. When people from small, obscure towns are talking to outsiders, they usually just name the closest recognizable major city to save time. And Stuttgart happens to be surrounded by like a large amount of metropolitan area. Wow. It did it again, guys. AI did it again. Why do I even make these videos? Why don't you just go put the meme into AI and be like, hey, pretend to be an American reacting to these, and you'd probably get a better fucking video than I'm making. When I want to find the right volume to fall asleep, volume 1, and it's very loud all of a sudden. Well, or no, volume 1, you can't hear it. Volume 2, it's very loud. Yeah, that's true. What I really mean when I brag about my healthy diet. That pizza's healthy because it's got leaves on it. You've never seen a pizza with leaves here in America. The local mafia, they sell doner kebabs for €3.50. Me. The price of oil has fallen by a good 15%. Then the fuel prices will also be below €2 again, right? Below €2 again, right? No, because it went up fucking 100% before that. Germans when the supermarket is closed an extra day. How I, as a 3-year-old, stood in my parents' doorway at night to tell them I had pooped in my bed. Yeah, that's about the stance. I have a 3-year-old son, and that's about it. That's about the poop stance right there. Thank you very much for watching. Guys, I hope you have a phenomenal weekend. I'll see you next week. Bye.